Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look I have right here. I don't know what happened today. I woke up and I wanted to film this makeup look. I really wanted to use my Morphe 350 today. This is hands down one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes ever. These colors scream my name. As soon as this came out, I knew I had to have it. And it's honestly, it's probably my top 3 palettes that I own, and it's one of the cheapest palettes that I own. Morphe is so affordable, such good quality. The quality just keeps improving in their palettes, and I just honestly cannot say enough good things about it. This is my favorite though, and I have several. I can't wait for the Jaclyn Hill one, the new one, to come out. That's gonna be my next one. But yes, so today I created this look using this palette. I think there's only one color in here that's not from here, but it's just for the inner corner. But yes, so if you want to see how I created this look using this palette, then just keep watching. Okay, so I already have my brows on and my lids are already primed, so we're just going to get right into this. Using these 2 tan shades on my Morphe M504, that is going to act as my transition color today. That's the only thing I don't like about the Morphe palettes. There's no names to any of the shadows, so 2 tan shades, pretty neutral. Honestly, they're almost exactly the same, but whatever, I use both of them. So yes, M504, blurring that in there. And then we're going to pick up this baby puke color here with a more tapered blending brush. And that's going to be in my natural crease line right below that transition color. Baby puke colors are my favorite eyeshadows. I need 500 of them. All palettes should have a baby puke color. So yes, blending that right in to that natural crease line. Again, keeping that underneath the transition colors. Woo. Yes, girl. Blend, blend. Alright, so now for my lid shade, I ended up taking this kind of coppery brown shade on a flat shader brush. And I put that all over the lid, but then it was just too red. I wanted a darker color. So I went in with this dark brown shade on. If you're looking at the palette the right way, it's on the bottom row. It's a darker, more chocolatey brown. And I just layered that over that copper brown shade, and it gave the effect that I wanted. So as you can see here, much darker. I really was winging this. I was just looking at the palette and kind of going. So then taking a clean blending brush, this is the Sigma E40. I'm taking that orange shade in the palette, kind of like a peachy orange. And I'm just blending the lid and the transition and the crease shade together. Now, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I just kind of moved forward. I cleaned up the fallout, as you can tell, and I'm coating my lashes for falsies. This is the Colossal Big Shot Mascara in the shade Blackest Black or Very Black, the darkest shade of black it has. Then I'm curling my lashes for falsies. The lashes I'm going to use today are Cocoa lashes, and they are the Madame Wispy lashes. These are a new style from them. They're kind of like the Ardell Wispies, except longer and honestly prettier. Like, they're so pretty. I really love these lashes, and I didn't think I was going to. To prime the face, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Smoothing Primer, the Poreless Primer. I really like this primer. It's so affordable, and I love the way that it makes my skin feel. So we're just smoothing that all over the face. I already moisturized and everything before I even started my brows and all that. So that was done earlier. For foundation, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Creamy Beige. Using that little spatula. I really love this spatula. Like, seriously, more brands should do this. This is the best. And I'm going to blend that out with my Black Beauty blender. I'm doing one side of my face at a time. I find that the foundation itself looks better on my skin when I work in sections. So yes, blending. You know what, for this being a drugstore foundation, it has such good coverage. Will you look at that? Like, that got rid of pretty much everything. I'm pretty sure on this day I didn't even really go back in and put more coverage over like my acne scars on my cheeks. It covered pretty well with one go. I think it's $5, $5.99. For concealer, I'm using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. I don't really use this one very often. It is more of a lightweight concealer, and I do tend to enjoy the more full coverage lines of concealers, but regardless though, it's still very pretty, very lightweight, great for someone that wants a little less coverage, I guess. This would be a good high-end foundation for beginners because it's hard to put too much and go overboard with it. So yes, this is the light medium shade in that line. I do the same thing I do normally though. I blend out the under eyes last. Again with my beauty blender. So once that's all blended out, I'm going to set the under eyes with with my Makeup Revolution banana powder. I love this powder. $8, so worth it. Got it at Ulta. They have it online. I've only seen it in stores a couple of times, but it is $8 online if you guys want to check it out. So yes, blending or setting, getting some fluids in. I'm not listening to music on this day. I was watching serial killer documentaries because I'm a weirdo, but whatever. Using my e.l.f. pressed powder, we're just going to set the rest of the face. I hit pan. I need to buy another one. This thing, I know you're probably tired of me saying it, but this powder is phenomenal. I'm obsessed. I want to buy 100 backups. Okay, so once the rest of the face is set, we're going to bronze. I'm taking my Alexis Renin ColourPop Duo, and on a fluffy bronzing brush, I'm going to just warm up the face. I'm not really doing a sharp contour today. I've been really using this bronzer like crazy. It's been this is probably the first thing I reach for. For my nose, I'm just taking a fluffy angled brush, and again, not really contouring. I wanted a little bit softer look today, and I'm just blending that out. It looks way more orange on camera than it does in person. And I'm going to just clean up that bronzer a little bit with more of that Makeup Revolution banana powder. I also will clean up the sides of the nose as well, just so it doesn't look like I just dipped my face in bronzer. And then using my little e.l.f. blush brush, I'm just going to wipe away that under eye powder, and I also wipe away the nose powder too. I don't want that to sit too long. If you let it sit too long, it kind of look a little bit funny up close. Not that I want people that close to me, but whatever. With my Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to buff away the rest of the powder. I really did not let the powder sit very long on my face. For blush, I'm using my favorite blush of the moment. That's the MAC Modern Mandarin on a more loose stippling brush, and I'm just buffing that on there. I love this blush so much. It's so pretty. Just makes you look so healthy, and it's just a perfect color for summer. Even though this is more of a fall eye look, but whatever. Now again, as you can see, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I was just kind of making crap up. Taking that dark orange shade on my little Crown Duo brush, I'm just going to buff that on the lower lash line, making the most attractive faces ever. Do it the other side, yes, yes. And then I'm taking these, I don't know, it's like a coppery glitter, very beautiful, super pretty. I'm taking it on a little detailer brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just lining the lower lash line with that. This would probably be even more intense with Big Fix Plus or anything like that, but I did not do that. I don't know why. And now for that, for some reason I decided that I wanted my eyes to be more orange. So I took that very bright orange shade and on a clean blending brush, and I just buffed that all into the crease and the transition shade. And it just really warmed up the look, and it did exactly what I wanted it to. Seriously, I'm obsessed. For the inner corner, I went into my Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and I took the shade Nairobi, which is that super pigmented, beautiful gold shade. I love this shade. It's probably my top 10 shadows that I own out of my entire collection. I'm obsessed with it. I love it as an inner corner. Look at it. It's blinding. For highlight, I'm using my Kathleen Lights and my Makeup Geek highlighter trio. I'm using the gold one. I love this highlighter. I use it probably 5 times a week, 5 out of 7 days. I love that thing. Beautiful. To set the face, I'm going to use my Smashbox water and just drown myself in it per usual. I've been trying not to use my Pixie spray as much because I don't want to have to buy another one so fast because I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, Smashbox water it is. And then for my lower lashes, I'm just going back with my Colossal Big Shot. Someone told me the other day that they never knew that you, like, what a difference that the lower lashes could make. But look at that. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, for lips, I really wanted a red lip for some reason, so I went with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Heathers. I love this color. I rarely ever wear it, and I don't know why. Like, it looks like fire. My whole look looks like fire. I freaking love it. I'm obsessed. I wish I had a more social life, or that I wasn't lazy. But yes, so there's the final look, guys. Honestly, like, looks like this, like, they make me so happy. Like, I woke up in a good mood that day, and that's what I created. I love things like this. So warm. Just, I gravitate towards this. Now, I know I really should try to mess around with cool tones more, but it's hard. But whatever. I love it. I'm obsessed. Alright guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this look. Honestly, I was totally winging it this morning. I knew that I wanted to use the 350, but I wanted to do something subtle at first since I'm just going to the gym and grocery shopping today, but somehow subtle turned into this, and I'm obsessed with it. I love looks like this. I love makeup that's good for nighttime or like the fall season. If I could wear this out every day, summer, fall, winter, spring, I would. But I have nowhere to go because I'm boring. But that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching me do this. And yes, I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye. Hold up.